one to another. It's crazy, I know. Just chase me and I'll show. You'll find me in love with no other. I belong to.
What's going on, guys? We are reviewing the Andsky Apex 50 today, and this bike does everything, or at least it does on paper. You've got these massive 26x4 fat wheels. Not only that, you've got a 1500 watt motor in the front and in the back, and it literally comes with everything. You've got travel bags. I think it comes with another bottle cage to go on top and another bag to go on the top tube that we haven't fitted. Comes with mud guards, we haven't fitted them either. It has got everything, this bike. You've got two battery options, both 25 amp hours, like long range. You can buy this in 48 volts or 52 volts. You've got huge hydraulic disc brakes, colour display. You've even got mirrors like a motorbike. Properly got everything. Half twist throttle, full suspension. Like, this is a bike that does absolutely everything. This thing looks absolutely amazing on paper, but having said that, real life is where the real test's at. So we're gonna find out today what the top speed is, how it rides, if it can hill climb, all of that good stuff. And I'll let you know what the price is on this, because it is a lot of bike for the money. Let's go. We only had a quick go at this the other day. We were trying to figure out how to go between single and dual motor modes on the screen. So on here, if you press the I button on the control pad, it says P0, and then you hold it again, P1, P2 and P3. So that's on P3. That should be dual motor. Oh, now it's picking up. Hey! Let's try the pedal assist. No throttle, pedal only. Brakes are good. Yeah, this thing don't take off too bad. Brakes are decent. Brutal. I've seen these brakes painted in a different colour on some other e-bikes I've reviewed. They look familiar. Yeah, it's like the initial bite off the line isn't like mental, but that's probably a good thing because it can catch you out depending where you are. But once it gets to 5-10 mile an hour, this thing takes off. I reckon being dual motor, we can get full speed. It's a bit of a beast, isn't it? It's a bit of a lump, this thing. But it goes all right. I hit 38 miles an hour going down there, which is not bad for a big old beast like this. It's really big and floaty. Big and floaty, but quite quick. Let's get this thing out on the road and see what it's like out in urban use. What is going on, guys? We're going to take this over to the bike park. Just before that, see if we get a bit of an idea what this does unlocked. It's a little bit windy today. We've got a car coming, sod to law. Lots of cars and a bend. 36 at the moment though. It seems to be maxed out about 35, 36. It's not bad. 52 volts would normally go a fair bit quicker. To be honest, it's quick, especially for the size. It's relatively quick. But I'd say it feels more like a dual 1000 watt 48 volt, even though that's not what the spec is. Andsky say this is a 52 volt 25 amp hour dual 1500 watts 3000 watts, but I don't think it feels that quick as what that spec would feel to me, but it still moves, still goes all right. On the old cockpit setup on the handlebars, you've got like proper motorbike style mirrors, full colour display, twist throttle, decent brake levers, nice chunky pair of triple clamps. It's not bad. We're in dual motor mode, I think, at the moment. And this surface is horrible because it's loose and this bike's huge. I ain't gonna lie though, it's proper comfortable. A little cattle grid here for a little comfort test. Oh, didn't even feel it. But the real test for a dual motor, it's got to be whether this thing will go up a steep hill. That's usually like the biggest perk of a dual motor. And we just happen to be on top of a massive hill. Check that out. That should be a big enough hill, shouldn't it? Let's go up and down a few hills, see what it's like. Actually really comfortable. Right, first big hill. Oh, a bit of wheel spin. How do you change the gears on this thing? Oh, didn't even change gears. Yeah, definitely. I mean, considering it's a big old tank of a bike, we got up there pretty decent. Had to pedal a little bit, but not much. You can see these are really big hills here. This is quite a all-rounder really. If you don't mind the size and weight of the bike, it is a bit of a beast. I'm like 167 centimetres high. I'm not the tallest guy. And I don't feel too bad on it, but you definitely feel easily as comfortable at 6 foot plus on it, probably a little bit more so. It's a big old bike. Here we go. Right, this is even bigger, this hill. If it gets up this one, struggling a little bit, but it ain't stopping. Slowed down to 7 miles an hour at the top, but I mean, so we conquered those two hills pretty decently. Let's give it one more hill test and a comfort and another comfort test. "25 mile an hour downhill, just gliding. I would even class this as a cruiser. You could do a lot of miles on this really comfortably. It's got a big squishy comfort saddle, big fat tyres, full suspension. It's very comfortable. You can put away a lot of miles on this thing. Let me just stop so I can show you before we go up it, but you can see over there, got a very long hill ascent. Gonna give that a try. That's a more realistic hill rather than these short, sharp ones. See if it slows down at 7 miles an hour or goes a bit quicker. Gets a little bit steeper towards the top. We're flying along at 17, 18 miles an hour. Very lightly pedalling. Getting steeper now, so this is where we're going to start slowing down. Yeah, still doing 14, 15 actually, to be fair. Picked up a bit of speed up to 19. Throttle stayed on a little bit then, that was a bit disconcerting. I think we'll need to ask Mr. Cow what Mr. Cow thinks. What are you saying, Mr. Cow? Do you like it? He's coming over for a look. I think he likes it. Let's try asking some other cows. What do you think, Mr. Cow? He's backing off. No. Cows are not feeling the Andsky Apex 50. Oh, the throttle is weird. Like after you let it off, it kicks back in for a second or two. I don't like that. I don't know why it does that. Does it pump track? Oh, it's that whole throttle kicking in again. It's scary. If I let go of the throttle, I do not want the throttle to come back on. especially on the edge of a bloody pump track dropping. Yeah, I think we'll give that a miss. I don't fancy getting launched when I'm not ready to launch with that throttle. Right, bit of fast road cattle grid riding. Yeah. It's really, really comfortable. And it's pretty quick for the size. The throttle is a little bit on the sketchy side, I'm not going to lie. Adventure bike comes to mind. This is a dual bike. This will do street use. You could take this thing fishing, camping, commuting, pretty much anything. Flat out now. Has it got cruise control? I'm letting off the throttle now. It's hard to tell. I don't think so. It just rolls very well when it gets going. Probably the weight of it. Electric dual motor adventure bike. That's what the Apex 50 is. I think that's the name of it. Andsky Apex 50. I mean, this little bumpy little path is awful to ride up on bikes without suspension. It's pretty good on this. Nice and peaceful and quiet up here today at Hadley Castle. Some youths getting up to no good in the castle. Yeah, it's really nice. It's quite enjoyable just getting out on this thing and cruising around. This is a good bike. Like, I think this is up at about £1,700 on Andsky's website. It's a lot of bike for their money. It's got this strange thing where the throttle keeps going after you let go, which I don't like at all. That's the only downside I would say on this bike. That might just be something that could be sorted out quite easy, to be fair. Maybe drop Andsky a message and see what they say. I'll email them. If I get any information, I'll put it up on the screen now. But it has got brake cut out, so if the motor does stick on, let's try and replicate that. As soon as you press the brakes, it's going to cut the motor out anyway, so it's not a drastically dangerous issue. It's just a bit disconcerting. When I let go of the throttle, I expect it to cut off absolutely immediately. But this bike's got everything. You've got headlights, indicators, brake lights, carry racks, dual motors, long range battery. Like I was saying, with a 25 amp hour battery, it's almost unheard of on shop bought bikes. Sorry about that noise, I need to adjust the front brake on this. Yeah, as I was saying about the battery, you just don't even hear of a 25 amp hour battery. The amp hours of the battery, for those that don't know, is the part that's going to give you the range. To put it in perspective, most shop bought e-bikes are pretty crap. They're normally about 9 to 13 amp hours. That's the amount of range you'll get on a typical store bought e-bike. Then it starts creeping up to 15, 20 amp hours. This is 25 amp hours, and you can see the physical size of the battery. It's actually pretty huge. So if you're like looking for a bike that's a bit of everything, a bit of off-road capabilities, a bit of comfortable commuting, a bit of storage space, decent range, decent brakes, lights. This does it all. And it does it all pretty well. This is the first bike I've ever reviewed by Andsky. I've never even heard of them before now. And it's really not bad. They're using a lot of components I see on other kits. This colour display I see on a lot of other bikes. These brake levers and calipers I'm sure I've seen on Lankalesses and other bikes. They're pretty good. The fact you've got actual proper adjustable mirrors like a motorbike. I haven't adjusted this properly. I'll set this headlight up properly, but yeah, it's got lights you can turn on via the handlebar. The display lets you know, and it dims when you turn the light on and off. Indicators, horn. No adjustability in the brakes, but not in the brakes. No adjustability in the forks, but it's not the end of the world. Comes out of the box pretty decent. I don't know if I'd go as far as possibly saying this is probably the best all-rounder e-bike that I've reviewed this year. in terms of doing a bit of everything, I can't think of a bike that's a bit more suited and already got all the carry racks, carry bags, and comes with all the bells and whistles. Like, if you like all your accessories and something that does a bit of everything, this is definitely the one to get. Right guys, that is it for this video. I definitely recommend this. It's pretty decent as an all-rounder. Check out links like I said in the video description, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.